Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news, the world is actually working quite quickly to work around Washington. Firstly, moves by large trading countries to work without the US are gathering steam. Japan and the EU, that's basically Germany, are working on a big deal. The EU and China are as well. These moves come as China ramps up its leadership to strike large multilateral trade arrangements. Without the US involved, these deals may take less time to negotiate. There may not actually be any America First deals, only without America deals. Politics is also hurting the world's number one tourism market. The US ranks number one in the world in terms of the sector's contribution to GDP, twice the size of its nearest competitor, China. That was in 2016. In 2017, American border control uncertainty is diminishing the appeal quickly. Global tourism is booming, so while American destinations suffer, others will get a growth boost. And given the size of the diversion, the boost could be significant. An example of the explosive growth of travel is a 17.6% rise in China in 2016, led by international travel growth. The growing scandals surrounding the supply of tainted meat are hurting Brazil and will create short-term opportunities for New Zealand beef, especially in China, where a temporary ban on importing the Brazilian versions has been put in place. In Australia, the head of ASIC has called for the power to impose larger penalties on financial institutions, at least a multiple of the damage they cause. He is concerned that the current penalty limits allow only a token censure. For example, the rate rigging scandal brought a maximum $3 million fine for a $1 billion scandal. And staying in Australia, concerns about the potential damage a housing bubble bursting could cause has the attention now of the Federal Treasurer. Regulators will be emboldened to impose tougher standards, especially on investor speculators. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield has slipped 2 basis points and now at 2.48%. Oil prices are softer today, just over $48 for the US benchmark, while the Brent benchmark is under $52 a barrel. And the gold price, however, is unchanged at $1,231 an ounce. The New Zealand dollar starts today just a bit higher again at 70.5 US cents. On the cross rates, the Kiwi dollar is at 91.2 Aussie cents and against the euro, 65.6 euro cents. The TWI is at 75.5. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.